Heather, your story to me is one of the most powerful stories of courage, survivorship, intention, self-care, self-love in a divorce that I've ever heard. I mean, when we're talking about high conflict divorces, you certainly had one. Can you share with me a little bit about your personal journey, where you were and how you got to where you are now?
Sure. Well, I was married 9 years.
Mm-hmm. Someone you fell in love with?
Yes,
Okay.
of course. We were together 15 years. And I think, unlike Jen's story, and your marriage, I really thought until the day it kind of unraveled, I thought things were wonderful. I thought there were no problems, no issues. There was no therapy. I thought we were very happily married. I had a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, so 2 very small children, and very similar to what we were just speaking about, where all of a sudden somebody is unresponsive and not communicating. This is exactly what happened in my marriage.
Really?
And the week COVID hit, all of a sudden my ex-husband just stopped communicating. And
you had no signs before that?
No signs, zero.
You were doing all the normal marriage stuff?
Everything. We had a home in Brazil that we owned, and we had just spent 2 weeks there. Mm-hmm. We came home, and all of a sudden there was just no more communication.
And for me, because I'm trying to envision this, that you're thinking everything's great.
Perfect.
Okay, so there's intimacy.
Yes.
There's communication.
Yes.
There's sharing of responsibilities.
Yes.
There's those kinds of talks that only spouses can have.
Yes.
You're helping do all of the mental masturbation that you do in work and families.
Yes.
And he's supporting your oncology business.
Everything. Yes, he owned a company. I have a successful career. We have a beautiful home. We go out on the boat every weekend. We're living a normal
holidays. Both parents
life.
Are there.
Yes.
He loves your sisters.
Yes.
They're talking to him. They're
Yes.
texting. What should I get
Yes.
Heather for her birthday?
100%.
The normal stuff.
We're going on family trips with my family and so forth, and trips to his home country in Argentina to see family and so forth. Yes, everything is normal.
So you come back from Brazil, and it's the week COVID hits,
yes.
and he goes silent.
Silent. And he stops communicating completely.
Okay, meaning what?
Like, I'll say, hey, dinner's ready. Everybody come sit down. And he goes out the back door and gets in the pool. And then it's, okay, we're going to go take baths. And, he'll just kind of walk past.
He's not helping with bedtime.
Nothing. And then and then he'll walk by and be like, okay, everybody want to go get in the pool? And he'll grab the kids and disappear out the back door. Or, okay, let's get on the boat. And he'll grab the kids and jump on the boat and take off.
And you're on the dock.
And I'm just there. Yes.
How long did that go on before
that
you were
went on until May.
How long was that period?
That lasted until, so this was March to April.
Okay.
April, he says, I'm going to move to the guest room if that's okay. And I said, no, that's not okay.
That was the first thing he said to you?
Yes.
With no communication?
No communication. And he took a bag and one duffel bag, and he went to the guest room.
Okay.
And then we fast forward to the first week of May, and my son, who's 5 at this point, had a birthday, says, Mom, does Dad love you anymore? Why is he being mean to you?
Your 5-year-old?
My 5-year-old.
I'm going to cry right now.
Yes. Well, it broke my heart. And he was outside at the pool, again, by himself. And I'm getting ready to put the kids down for a nap. And I said, I put them to bed. And I then went outside. And I said, I'm sorry, you're going to have to figure this out. You need to tell me what's going on, or you're going to have to leave until you can tell me what's happening. Because this is what he just said, and this is not okay. He cannot see this anymore. And he stood and stared at the water. And we live on the Intercoastal. Mm-hmm. And he stared at the pool, stared at the water for about an hour. And then I heard the front door close. And I looked outside, and he drove away, and he never came back.
He abandoned you guys.
He abandoned us, yes. And a month later, my next door neighbor, who was my closest friend, who we were quarantining with, stopped talking to me as well.
Okay.
And that's when I started to piece things together. Skipping a lot of details. Mm-hmm. I start to realize there's something more to this.
Your best friend next door was a woman?
Yes.
Okay.
She was married to his closest friend. So our 2 couples played together, or were together probably 4 or 5 nights a week. Our sons were best friends. They crawled together on the driveways.
Yeah.
So for 5 years. And we traveled together out of the country. They went to my mom's and slept at my mom's home. We were all over the place together.
Okay.
And he denied it. I confronted this in therapy at this point. He denied, no, this is crazy. You could question me about somebody else, but their family, that's crazy. You're crazy.
So you said, are you having an affair with
Yes,
this person?
I'm uncomfortable. I don't know what's going on, but something feels weird. Why will she not speak to me? That's crazy. You're nuts. So I confronted her, and she didn't admit it or deny it. She said nothing. She really didn't say. And that's when I knew, 100%. I knew.
Mm.
And I spent the next 15 months trying to prove it. And I kind of spiraled, right? Just trying to get answers. And the whole time he said, I just need time and space. Just give me time and space. I'm trying to sort this all out in my head. I want to come home. I just need time and space. So this was June. We fast forward to November, and he's still gone, finding his time and using his time and space. And I'm still trying to drive and follow them both everywhere, like a wild woman trying to get proof. Because the second I had it, I would have divorced him.
Okay.
And I knew this.
You needed to see it with your
I
own eyes.
needed to see it. I believed it 100%, but I needed to see it. To destroy my children's home. My parents were married over 50 years. My grandparents both as well. I needed proof to like blow up their home. And I couldn't do it until I had that. So we go to November and I'm diagnosed with cancer. And he still never comes home. He doesn't show up.
He doesn't offer support.
He doesn't offer support. He doesn't do anything.
And you're with cancer.
Yes.
Running around like a maniac, thinking they're having an affair, taking care of your children, running
Working
your
a
business
full-time job.
during COVID.
Yes.
Zero
During
support from this
COVID.
person you were married to for 9 years and
Correct.
together with for 15 years.
I have no family here. So I'm on my own. And this is, during that time where nobody can go in and out of the hospitals with you. Nobody can go to appointments with you. So I go through this. I have 5 surgeries and he's nowhere. I find out through this process that he had bought a new home, which he told me he rented. At that point, I know he's never coming home. But I still want proof of what's going on. And so I literally start like stalking them. And I do find them together, which he, of course, tries to get out of, that she's just personal training him and this and that and so forth. And at the end of the day, I do finally file for divorce and put an end to this because it was 17 months and I was
Of
just
hell.
I was 90 some pounds. I was so tiny and skinny. Oh, and after I finally uncovered the whole thing and caught them together, 2 weeks later, my father passed away.
My
and
God.
he still never, nothing. It was just kind of like a bam, bam, bam. The whole thing kept coming at me.
My God, when it rains, it pours.
It did. It poured
Heather.
on me. And I did shut down at that point. That took a few months to dig out of.
What did that shutdown look like? I mean, you still have 2 kids to take care of. You're still running a business. You're still battling cancer.
Yes. Yeah, all that was going on. That was hard. Those 3 months were tough.
Yeah.
That was, I had to peel myself honestly off the floor for a while.
Yeah.
Truly. Until I finally woke up one day and really said, I don't like who I am anymore. And I don't actually feel good.
Okay.
I don't feel good about what I'm doing. I don't physically feel good. And I know this isn't good for me and for my health. And this isn't what I want my children to see.
During the dark time, what did you lean on? I mean, when you were peeling yourself off the floor, was it prayer? Was it meditation? Did your twin sister come help?
So I have to admit a couple of things.
Okay.
One, I grew up Catholic, but I really had not gone to church very often. And I did find myself going back to church on Sundays by myself.
It's too big to do it
sitting
alone
there.
without faith.
I did find myself going, and then I would take myself to brunch and just kind of people watch. And I think it kind of grounded me. And I did get back into that, which was really good for me. And it took me, I think, back to a place of my grandparents and going to church with them. And it took me to a place of comfort, which felt really good. So that was one. My twin sister definitely was a huge support. She flew down immediately when I was diagnosed and was there. It was the week of Thanksgiving, and helped tell my mother all of this. Like, but look, we're all strong women and we've got it under control. We already got doctors and we know what we're doing. It's under control, Mom. No worries.
Right.
My older sister, who's very, very, corporate America.
I've got one of those.
This is her. She was a huge surprise and just somehow knew like when I needed her, and showed up unexpected, maybe 2 or 3 days after I caught them, and just said, hey, I'm just going to work from your house for this week and just be with you and the kids.
Oh.
I don't know how or, why that happened, but there she was.
Man, sisters are the best.
Yes.
The best.
So unexpected, but there she was. And behind all of it, I had my Andrea, I call her, who is she was originally my au pair when my son was 2, and she has never left my side. She's still with me.
So you had a support team.
Yes.
You had your faith. You had your grandparents that were obviously with you.
Long gone, but
with you as angels, giving you the strength that you needed. You were doing your own self-care, going to brunch, taking yourself out, stepping into a place that felt familiar, where you felt safe to be around other people.
Yes.
To just remember what normal felt like. And then your sisters came in, my God, like warriors for you. And then you had purpose that was calling you. Don't give up on yourself. You can do this. You're strong. Remember who you really are. And by the way, these 2 little guys are counting on you. They've just lost one parent. They can't lose another.
Yes.
I mean, my God. That's powerful.
Yes.
You tapped into all of it.